Hi, I'm Ty Higgins, Director of Media Relations for the Ohio Farm Bureau Federation.
My name is Nyhart. I work for the City of Upper Arlington, and I'm the Community Affairs Manager.
Kristin Hilson with Franklin Soil and Water Conservation District. I'm the Marketing and Public Outreach Coordinator.
My name is Brad Moffitt. I'm the Director of Market Development and Membership for the Ohio Corn and Wheat Growers Association.
Fortunately, I don't have typical days. They're all different, and it all depends on what might be happening that day. I guess I would say a typical day is when nothing big's happening in the news. Whenever there's a farm bill or a disaster on a farm, I'm the one getting calls at Farm Bureau from media wanting to know more about it and wanting to cover it through their channels. And so a typical day for me would be writing a press release or answering a farmer's call about someone reaching out to him from the media and how he or she should approach that situation should a reporter come to the farm. And so I'm really guiding a lot of the messages not only from the Ohio Farm Bureau but from farmers all across the state.
I help run most of the city's social media accounts. So every day it's at least checking all of our pages several times a day, and that includes, comments on posts, messages that are sent in, and those can range from all types of questions to, like, I think someone asked me, what's the size or how long are lap lanes in a pool, to they want to know, why has the construction lasted this long on a certain road. So I obviously don't have all the answers to the questions asked, so part of my job is, going to the right departments and getting those answers, or giving them the right contacts for them to reach out so that they can get the information that they need.
So I also run our community backyards rebate program. So a big chunk of my day is going through our online course participants and processing rebates for that program. It's a $50 reimbursement program for people who participate, and they can then get money back on a rain barrel, compost bin, or native plants. The program's been open for a month this year, and we've had over 1,000 participants. And then we have in-person workshops. So we work with local watershed groups, and we'll do classes and courses on backyard conservation and stormwater practices, along with proper lawn care. And we just have a slideshow. So pretty much community backyards is a big chunk of my day.
I tweet a lot about biotechnology, GMOs, modern ag practices, and I advocate for farmers in the sense that I want people that look at my tweets to know that farmers today are outstanding stewards of the land.
We're a real heavy Google platform type of operation here at Ohio Farm Bureau. Google Docs, Google spreadsheets, everything is Google based, and that way we can keep it internalized, but also keep it user-friendly for everybody involved, and we're all kind of on the same page. When you mix up platforms and you send a Google Doc and try to open it up in Word, it just doesn't work out.
It's called Sprout Social, and it's a platform that takes all of our city's social media handles into one single platform. So then that way I can write a post, and then I can pick, okay, I want this to go to our city's Twitter, our Parks and Rec Facebook, and our city's Instagram.
Figuring out ways to get on everybody else's level and reaching them where is best for them, whether that be at community events or school events, and bringing fun games and activities that help spread your message. And then, of course, when I go to public events, I think the best thing is everybody loves a freebie. So just have something fun on your table that people can take with them that has your name on it or your website on it, and a good way for them to remember you.
Really learn the analytics of social media, how they work, how to target audiences, how to budget for paid boosting posts, things like that, because all companies use them.
Get some technical skills so you can be a technical expert, and what I like to call a content area expert in several things to just make yourself an asset to being an advocate and a consultant.
One, always schedule out your post because it gives you time to sit and to think on it, on the wording. Less is more, but I was just doing research now with the incoming generation, with Centennials or Generation Z. They are focused on social media about the story. So how can the company, there's got to be a story behind of what they're selling, what they're pushing out, what the information that, and they want to know the entire story, but they want it in little snippets. So they don't want to read like an entire blog. They want it told through video or through pictures.
So a lot of the times when I want to reach everybody, it's kind of a mixture between education-based information and then fun, interesting aspects of that people can participate in. So we'll follow up an educational post with, hey, let us know how you are doing these things, or, you know, we try to connect with them rather than just putting information out there. And what we're looking for is we're really looking for feedback from the clients and information that they want. So it's kind of a, you know, we're getting the information out there, but in the same way, we're figuring out what people want to see from us. And I think that's, you know, like I said earlier, it's just meeting people on their field and kind of figuring out what works for them, and then finding a happy medium. You know, we have the information we want them to get, but we also need to know where they're coming from and how we can make it easier for them to adapt.
Program called Feed the World, where we pay a contractor to deliver lesson plans to teachers, and our target audience are science teachers in middle school and high school, and we work with them on water quality, biotech, and biofuels. And we train them to deliver the lesson plans, and then they take those lesson plans and deliver to students. And we've been doing that for 6 years now.
Don't talk down to them. They can sniff that out pretty quick. If you tell them they don't know what they're talking about, they can pretty much learn everything that I know by Googling it. Unfortunately, they may not get the truth, but that's how they get their resources. They Google, let's say, if they wanted to make an argument for or against GMOs, which is something we hear about every day. If they Google GMOs, my goodness, they're going to get information about how you're going to grow a third eye, or how it's the thing that's going to save our world population as we get into the billions and billions more by the time we get to 2050. So I guess be honest, be forthright, be genuine in your conversation. Be someone they want to get their information from, instead of someone that they're going to resist getting it from because you think that your way is the only way.